So, today was March 9th, and like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I had to go in for an MRI today, and it was not that fun.
Dirty homeless scrub, dirty homeless scrub, life in hell or a dirty homeless scrub, dirty homeless scrub, dirty homeless scrub, life in hell or this dirty homeless scrub, dirty homeless scrub, dirty homeless scrub, life in hell or a dirty scrub.
Well, that did not seem like an hour, even though that was torture. Sitting, laying still, man, my back was killing me. Tears were coming out of my eyes because I couldn't move, and I had to sit there with my back killing me. I toss and turn when I sleep on a soft bed because my back hurts. And now I just had to lay on a hard table for an hour. Although it did not seem like an hour. Did I fall asleep? It's after hours and they're all closed. Security's walking around. They're closed. Offices are lights out and everything. Should I even be here still? Alright, got my CD. Now to find my way out of this place. I'm in the basement somewhere. What kind of medicine is nuclear? Oh, main elevators, there we go. Hey, here we go.
First floor.
Alright, here we go. Alright, now to find it. Oh, there he is. I see where he's parked. All the way right there, that white truck. Yeah. Alright, well, that wasn't too bad. Oh, he saw me. He must have been looking. He must have been looking. That wasn't too bad.
You know, the hospital was probably dead because it was a Saturday. And my appointment was at 2:45. Granted, I got there at 2. They want you there a half hour early. So I was supposed to be there at 2:15. I ended up getting there like a little after 2. So I was already in there getting ready. And somebody came in for their appointment, but they were late. I was there when they were supposed to be there, and they got there when I was supposed to get there. So I got to go first. I was supposed to be the last one of the day, but he ended up being the last one of the day. And if it was that dead when I left, were all the lights out when he left? But like, I don't know. That was kind of interesting. When I had the CT scan, like on my head the first time, and then, my chest, abdomen, and pelvis the second time, I lay down on a table, and I had to go slide into this donut-looking thing, right? But it was a shallow donut and wide. This one for the MRI was narrow and long. Like, my whole body was able to slide in this bitch, head to toe, not just like a big second portion. And talk about a tight fit. Like, if I had an itch on my nose, even if they allowed me to move, I wouldn't be able to do this. Like, I couldn't. I would have to do this to itch my nose. But I couldn't do that because while I'm laying on the table, ain't nothing but okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me back up for a second. I had to get out of my clothes and into a gown, right? And when you go in that room, it's kind of cold. So I lay down on the table in a gown. I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to sit still. I'm shivering. I'm cold. She's like, well, you won't be. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, don't be surprised if you're sweating by the time we're done. She's like, but you want a blanket? I'm like, yes, give me a blanket. I was cold, shivering, just in my boxers and socks. So I'm laying there, and then they slide me in this thing, and I literally, it's like that away from my face. But I'm laying on my back. They put headphones on me because it's kind of loud. So I'm laying there in headphones. It's all muffled for me, like, and they're trying to explain stuff to me, but I'm like, yeah. Anyhow, I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna lay here. And it was weird because when the magnets were turned on, and yes, it was magnets. When the machines are turned on and everything, the magnets going, you could hear it. And not only do you hear it, but I felt it. Like, you can actually feel where the images are being taken, like the pictures, because like you could feel the warmth. Like, oh my God, you can. Those nurses were not lying. You get pretty hot in there. Well, think about it, man. You're in a tunnel of magnetic waves and all different. You're like in a magnet field, like. So it gets pretty warm in there. And then it's like when it was scanning my lower back pelvis area, it was starting to hurt my lower back. Like, I felt like I needed to move. Like, I need to roll over, I need to twist, I need to adjust my back. And it's like I was feeling pressure. It was almost like I was being squeezed. And it's like, man, I was breathing heavy because it was like hurting, like so much pain. And man, it's so hard not to move when your body is screaming move. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard not to. Don't move, don't you move. Don't move a muscle, I don't care. So it's like tears. We're coming like this because it's like, you're fighting the urge to move through pain. But the weird thing about it was, it only seemed like it was like 20 minutes long. But apparently it was an hour. Like, they pulled me out though. Like, okay, they even told me, halfway through we're gonna put you out because we want to take some images before, and then we're gonna inject you with the contrast. So I got another injection of contrast, and that's a weird thing. They give you a quick IV. They don't just have a syringe and inject you. They put a IV in there, which is plastic, And then they shoot from the needle into this tubing about that long. Okay, maybe like that long. That's in your arm. Why don't they just go straight from the syringe to the arm? Like, why? What's with the IV and the extra tube? And then they shove me back in for more images. It was kind of interesting. Like, I felt like, man, I'm not claustrophobic, so that didn't bother me. In fact, it kind of felt nice. Because when I'm laying there, my arms to my side, you can tell there's not much room between my arms and the walls of this circular machine I'm in. It's kind of like reverse birth. Slide me back in. But anyway, I'm gonna show you the images I got. And notice I say images. They're pictures. Just like the CT scans, they're pictures that I gotta stitch together. And I make each image 1/10 of a second long, so it looks like a video. Therefore, these are short, because these are like 30 images per set, occasionally 40 images per set, so that's like 3 seconds, 4 seconds long, but I do slow them down afterward, so, and they're kind of cool. You know how you look up at the sky, at the clouds, and you can see shapes? Yeah, with these images you can kind of do that. What kind of things do you see? Comment below.
So MR makes a lot of different sounds. And so I'll just give you like some random different sequences that, different noises that they'll hear while they're in there.
guess that's gonna do it for this here video. Kind of interesting, huh? Anyhow, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life, but I'll make it alright. Yeah, I'll be fine. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life, but I'll make it alright. 'Cause this life is mine.